My precious child, I smile when I see you here. Not because of a simple action, not because of a passing moment, but because your heart made a choice. You stopped in the middle of a noisy world. You stepped away from endless distractions. You allowed your spirit to become quiet enough to hear my voice. My beloved child, do you understand how powerful this moment truly is? Many things fight for your attention every single day. The worries of tomorrow, the regrets of yesterday, the pressure of responsibilities, the voices telling you that you are not enough. Yet here you are, listening, waiting, opening your heart. That is not an accident. I brought you here because there are words your soul needs to receive. There are burdens you have carried for too long. There are questions you have whispered in silence that I am ready to answer. You may think you simply found this message, but I tell you, my child, I guided your steps toward this moment. Stay with me until the end, because every word has been placed here with purpose. Do not allow distraction to steal the peace I am bringing into your heart. Do not walk away from the encouragement you have prayed for. Sometimes the blessing you seek is hidden in the moments where you choose to remain faithful. My child, I have seen everything. I have seen the tears you wiped away before anyone entered the room. I have heard the prayers you spoke when your voice was tired and your strength felt empty. I noticed the times you smiled for others while carrying a storm inside your own heart. You wondered, does anyone see what I am going through? Does anyone understand how heavy this journey has become? And today I answer you. I see you. I know you. I have never left you. When people walked away, I stayed. When others misunderstood your heart, I knew your intentions. When the world looked only at your results, I looked at your effort, your faith, your patience, and your willingness to continue. My beloved child, stop believing that your struggles mean you have been forgotten. A difficult season does not mean I have abandoned you. A delayed answer does not mean I have ignored you. A closed door does not mean your story is finished. Sometimes I close doors because I am protecting you from paths that cannot carry your destiny. Sometimes I allow waiting because I am preparing something greater than what you asked for. Sometimes I work quietly because the deepest miracles begin where human eyes cannot see. Trust me even when you do not understand. Trust me when the road feels long. Trust me when your heart whispers, "How much longer?" Because I am already working. My child, your patience is not wasted. Your prayers are not disappearing. Your kindness has not gone unnoticed. Every act of love, every moment of forgiveness, every time you chose faith instead of fear has been seen by me. I know sometimes you compare your journey with others. You look around and wonder why someone else received the blessing you have been praying for. You wonder why their door opened while yours remained closed. But listen carefully, my child. Their season is not your season. Their path is not your path. Their timing is not your timing. I created you with a purpose that belongs only to you. Do not rush the story I am writing. A flower does not become more beautiful by forcing it to bloom before its time. In the same way, the promises I have placed in your life will open at the appointed moment. Until then, keep believing. Keep walking. Keep trusting me. Your waiting season is not empty. I am building your strength. I am shaping your character. I am teaching you to stand firm so when the blessing arrives, you will be ready to carry it. My beloved child, release the fear that says nothing will change. Release the doubt that says your prayers are too small. Release the pain that tells you your past has destroyed your future. I am greater than your mistakes. I am stronger than your fears. I am able to restore what you thought was lost. The chapters behind you do not have the power to stop the chapters I am preparing ahead of you. What hurt you can become wisdom. What challenged you can become strength. What broke your heart can become the place where my healing shines the brightest. If you believe that I am still working in your life, write, "I trust you, Lord," as a declaration of your faith. Let your heart remember that your story is still in my hands. My child, I do not ask you to have everything figured out. I ask you to walk with me one step at a time. Give me your worries. Give me your fears. Give me the battles you keep fighting alone. You were never created to carry everything by yourself. Come closer to me. Rest in my presence. Allow my peace to replace the thoughts that have been stealing your joy. Remember this truth: you are not here by mistake. You are not forgotten among millions of voices. You are precious to me. You are loved more deeply than you understand. I know your name. I know your heart. I know the dreams you have never spoken aloud. Stay with me throughout this message, my child, because there is more I want to place within your spirit. There are reminders your heart needs. There is hope waiting for you. There is strength being restored inside you even now. And if these messages strengthened your spirit, encouraged your heart, or helped you through difficult seasons, share this video with someone who may need hope tonight. And if you feel led to support this ministry so these words can continue reaching hurting hearts around the world, you can do so through the link given below. My beloved child, if these words brought peace to your heart, remember to like this message, subscribe for more words of encouragement, and share it with someone who needs to remember they are never alone. Continue walking with me, because what I have prepared for you is greater than what you have left behind. Amen. My beloved child, come closer and listen carefully, because what I am speaking into your heart right now is not without purpose. These words have reached you in this exact moment because there is something inside you that needs to awaken again. There is a hope that has been buried beneath disappointment. There is a strength inside you that has been covered by the weight of many battles. I know the road has not always been easy. I know there were moments when you wondered if you could continue. You looked ahead and the journey seemed too long. You looked behind and remembered everything that hurt you. You looked around and felt as if everyone else was moving forward while you were standing still. But my child, hear my voice today. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not losing the race of life. You are walking through a path that I have been preparing specifically for you. The timing of your life is not measured by the achievements of others. The value of your journey is not decided by comparison. I created you with a purpose that cannot be copied, replaced, or taken away. There are things I am developing within you that require patience. There are lessons I am teaching you that will protect your future. There are places I am taking you that require a stronger version of who you are becoming. Do not reject the preparation because you are eager for the promise. A seed does not complain while it is hidden beneath the ground. It does not believe it has been forgotten because no one can see it growing. Deep in the darkness, where no one is watching, something powerful is happening. Roots are forming, strength is developing, growth is taking place before the world ever sees the result. My child, you have been like that seed. You have spent seasons growing quietly. You have fought battles no one knew about. You have survived storms that others never noticed. You have carried responsibilities while still encouraging people around you. And I saw every moment. I saw when you chose kindness, even though your own heart was hurting. I saw when you prayed for others while waiting for your own answer. I saw when you kept believing even though part of you felt tired. Nothing was hidden from me. My beloved child, stop thinking that quiet seasons are wasted seasons. Some of my greatest work happens in silence. Some of the deepest healing happens when no one else can see. Some of the strongest people are built in places where they had no choice but to depend on me. You ask me to change your situation, but sometimes first I strengthen you within the situation. You ask me to remove the storm, but sometimes first I teach you that you can walk through the storm while holding my hand. You ask me to open the door, but sometimes first I prepare you for what is waiting behind that door. Trust my process. I know what I am doing. My child, release the need to understand every detail. You do not need to see the entire road when you are walking with the one who created the path. You do not need to know every answer when you are holding the hand of the one who knows the ending. Faith is not trusting only when everything makes sense. Faith is trusting when questions remain. Faith is saying, Lord, I do not understand this moment, but I believe you are still good. And when you choose that kind of faith, something changes inside you. Fear begins to lose control. Anxiety begins to weaken. Peace begins to rise because your heart remembers that you are not walking alone. My beloved child, I know there are wounds you rarely speak about. There are memories that still hurt when you think about them. There are words people said that stayed in your mind longer than they should have. There are disappointments that made you question your worth. But today, I want you to give those things to me. Do not carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's blessing. Do not allow what someone did to you to decide who you become. Do not let one painful chapter convince you that the entire story will be painful. I am still writing. I am still restoring. I am still creating beauty from places you thought were broken forever. My child, forgiveness does not mean what happened was acceptable. It means you are choosing freedom instead of carrying chains that were never meant for you. When you release bitterness, you create room for peace. When you release anger, you create room for healing. Give those heavy pieces to me. I can carry what has been crushing you. I can heal what has been hurting you. I can restore what has been missing. If you believe that your new season is coming, write, "My faith remains strong." And let that declaration remind your heart that your story is not finished. My beloved child, never forget this. The storms that tried to break you have actually revealed the strength I placed inside you. The moments you thought would destroy you became moments where you discovered endurance. The nights you thought you would not survive became proof that my grace was carrying you. Look how far you have come. Think about everything you once prayed to overcome. Think about the days you thought you could not continue. Yet you are still here. You are still standing. You are still growing. That is not weakness, my child. That is evidence of my hand upon your life. Do not give up because the answer has not arrived yet. Do not stop praying because you have been waiting longer than expected. Do not stop believing because the situation looks impossible. I specialize in making a way where there seems to be no way. I bring light into dark places. I bring peace into troubled hearts. I bring new beginnings from what looked like endings. Stay with me until the end, my child, because every moment you spend listening is strengthening your spirit. Every word is reminding you of who you are. Every truth is pulling you away from fear and closer to faith. The world will try to rush you. The world will tell you that waiting means losing. But I tell you something different. Waiting with faith is never wasted. Waiting with me is preparation. Waiting with trust is where transformation happens. So lift your head again, dry your tears. Breathe deeply and remember that I am still beside you. Your story is moving forward. Your prayers have reached me. Your future is still filled with purpose. Walk with courage, my beloved child, because I have never left you before, and I will not leave you now. If these words touched your heart, comment, "I believe," as a sign that you are choosing faith over fear today. Stay close to me, because the next words I speak will continue building the strength, peace, and hope your heart has been searching for. Amen. My beloved child, listen to me with an open heart, because I know the questions you have carried in silence. I know the thoughts that visit you when the world becomes quiet and no one else is around. I know the battles you fight behind your smile and the worries you hide, because you do not want others to see how tired your heart has become. But today, I want you to remember something. You were never fighting alone. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was beside you. Even in the seasons when you thought nothing was changing, I was working. Even when your prayers seemed unanswered, I was arranging things beyond what your eyes could see. My child, do not mistake my silence for my absence. There are times when I work quietly, because I am building something too precious to rush. There are times when I ask you to wait because what I am preparing requires the right moment, the right place, and the right season. You see one page. I see the entire story. You see the struggle of today. I see the victory that is coming. Trust me with the chapters you do not understand. My beloved child, I have watched you hold on when giving up seemed easier. I watched you continue walking when your heart was filled with questions. I watched you choose hope even when fear was speaking loudly. And I want you to know that your faith has meaning. Every prayer you whispered mattered. Every tear you cried was noticed. Every moment you chose to believe instead of surrendering to doubt was precious to me. You may think your small acts of faith do not matter, but heaven sees what people overlook. Heaven remembers what people forget. The kindness you showed when no one thanked you. The patience you carried when no one understood you. The love you gave even when you received little in return. I saw it all. My child, stop measuring your worth by how others treated you. Stop looking at the actions of people and believing they define your value. You are not valuable because someone recognizes you. You are valuable because I created you. You are not loved only when people choose you. You are already loved because you belong to me. There will be moments in life when people misunderstand your heart. There will be times when others cannot see the purpose I placed inside you. But their inability to see your value does not remove the value I gave you. A diamond does not become worthless because someone fails to recognize it. Gold does not lose its worth because it is hidden underground. And you, my child, do not lose your purpose because someone failed to appreciate you. Lift your eyes again. Stand with faith again. Remember who you are. I know there are times when you feel like your progress is slow. You wonder why you are not further ahead. You question why certain dreams have not happened yet. But my timing is different from human timing. I am not only interested in bringing you to a destination, I am shaping who you become along the way. A blessing without preparation can become a burden. A door opened too early can lead you somewhere you are not ready to stand. So when I prepare you, it is not because I am delaying your joy. It is because I love you enough to strengthen you first. Trust the preparation. Trust the process. Trust the hands that are guiding you. My beloved child, I know you have asked for signs. You have asked me, Lord, am I still on the right path? Do you still hear me? Are things going to change? Hear my answer today. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I am guiding you. Yes, I am still writing your story. Do not allow temporary situations to make you forget eternal promises. The storm does not last forever. The night does not remain forever. The difficult chapter is not the final chapter. Morning comes. Healing comes. Restoration comes. Keep walking. My child, the enemy wants you to focus only on what is missing. He wants you to count every disappointment until you forget every blessing. He wants your mind filled with fear instead of faith. But today, change your focus. Look at what I have already carried you through. Remember the doors I opened when you thought there was no way. Remember the strength I gave you when you thought you had none left. Remember the moments when my grace protected you from things you never even saw. Gratitude opens your eyes to my presence. A thankful heart begins to notice miracles that worry could never see. If you believe that I am guiding your life even now, write, Lord, lead my way as a sign of your trust and faith. My child, do not let yesterday control tomorrow. You cannot walk fully into the future while holding tightly to every pain from the past. Release what hurt you. Release what disappointed you. Release the words that wounded your heart. Give them to me. Let me replace bitterness with peace. Let me replace fear with courage. Let me replace confusion with clarity. You do not have to fix everything alone. You do not have to carry every burden by yourself. Come to me with everything that feels too heavy, and I will give your soul rest. My beloved child, I want you to continue listening until the end because there are still words your heart needs. There are still reminders that will strengthen you. There is still encouragement waiting for the places inside you that feel tired. Do not leave your healing unfinished. Do not walk away from the message your spirit needed to receive. Sometimes the answer you have been praying for arrives in a moment you almost skipped. Stay. Remain. Keep your heart open. The same patience you show in listening is the patience that will help you receive the blessings prepared for your life. Remember this always. You are stronger than the storm. You are greater than the mistakes behind you. You are not defined by the pain you survived. You are my child, and I am still with you. When you cannot see the way, I will guide you. When you feel weak, I will strengthen you. When you feel alone, I will remind you that I never walked away. My beloved child, continue forward with courage. Your journey is not finished. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your purpose is still alive. The things I am preparing will arrive at the right time. Believe again. Hope again. Trust again. Because I am not finished with your story. If these words gave peace to your heart, comment, Amen, I receive this message, and let your faith speak louder than your fear. Stay with me, my child, because what comes next will remind you why you must never give up before the blessing unfolds. Amen. My beloved child, stay close to my voice, because the words I am placing before you today are not here by chance. There is a reason your heart is receiving this message. There is a reason you are still here. There is a reason you have continued listening when many distractions tried to pull your attention away. I know the world around you moves quickly. I know there are countless voices asking for your time, your energy, and your focus. But in the middle of all that noise, your heart chose this moment of stillness. And my child, moments of stillness are where I often speak the loudest. When everything becomes quiet, you begin to hear what was always there. My guidance, my comfort, my love. My child, I know you have faced seasons where you questioned your direction. You wondered if you made the right decisions. You wondered if the steps you took were leading anywhere meaningful. You asked yourself, am I moving forward or am I just surviving? But today, I want you to understand something. Every step taken with faith has purpose. Even the slow steps. Even the uncertain steps. Even the steps taken with tears in your eyes. You may not always recognize growth while it is happening, but that does not mean growth is absent. A tree does not see its own roots becoming stronger beneath the ground, yet those roots are preparing it to stand against future storms. My beloved child, I have been strengthening your roots. Every challenge that tried to shake you became a place where your faith grew deeper. Every difficulty that tested you became a place where your patience became stronger. Every moment when you thought you were losing became a moment where I was teaching you how to endure. You looked at certain seasons and called them delays. I looked at them and called them preparation. You saw obstacles. I saw opportunities to build your strength. You saw endings. I saw places where new beginnings could grow. Trust my vision more than your fear. My child, I know fear has spoken many words to you. Fear told you that you are running out of time. Fear told you that things will never change. Fear told you that your mistakes are too great and your dreams are too far away. But fear does not know the plans I have for you. Fear does not see the doors I am preparing. Fear does not understand the power of my grace. So do not allow fear to become louder than my promises. When fear says, you cannot continue, remember that I am your strength. When fear says, you are alone, remember that I walk beside you. When fear says, nothing good is coming, remember that I am already preparing what you cannot see. My beloved child, your future is not controlled by your fears. Your future rests in my hands. And my hands have never failed you. Look back for a moment. Think about the battles you once thought would defeat you. Think about the situations you believed you could never overcome. Think about the nights when your heart was heavy and you wondered how you would face another day. Yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still moving forward. That is not an accident. That is evidence that my strength has been carrying you. My child, never confuse a difficult journey with a failed journey. Sometimes the roads that shape the strongest hearts are the roads filled with challenges. Sometimes the greatest testimonies are created through seasons that required the greatest trust. Your struggle is not the end of your story. Your pain is not your identity. Your past is not your prison. I am still working. I am still restoring. I am still opening doors that no one can close. If your heart believes that greater things are ahead, write, my hope remains in God, as a declaration that you choose trust over doubt. My beloved child, I want you to learn the power of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. Surrender means placing your worries into hands stronger than your own. For too long, you have tried to control things that were never meant for you to carry. You replayed conversations. You worried about possibilities. You carried invisible weights that slowly stole your peace. Give them to me. Give me the situations you cannot fix. Give me the questions you cannot answer. Give me the future you cannot predict. When you release what you cannot control, you make room to receive the peace I have always wanted to give you. My child, your peace is precious. Protect it. Do not allow every opinion to disturb your heart, Do not allow every problem to steal your joy. Do not allow temporary storms to convince you that my promises have disappeared. Storms pass, seasons change, but my love for you remains. I know sometimes you pray and expect the answer to arrive exactly as you imagined, but my ways are higher. Sometimes I answer by changing your situation. Sometimes I answer by changing your heart. Sometimes I remove the obstacle. Sometimes I give you strength to overcome it. But I always answer with love. Trust that. Believe that. Hold on to that. My beloved child, continue listening because there is still more I want to pour into your spirit. Do not leave before your heart receives everything prepared for this moment. Many people give up just before their breakthrough. They stop believing just before the door opens. They walk away just before the answer arrives. But you, my child, keep going. Remain faithful. Remain patient. Remain connected to me. The waiting season will not last forever. The tears will not last forever. The confusion will not last forever. A new chapter can begin. A new strength can rise. A new peace can enter your heart. You are not the same person who entered the storm. You have grown, you have learned. You have become stronger through everything you survived. My child, I am proud of every step you have taken. Even the small ones. Even the quiet ones. Even the ones no one else noticed. I noticed, and I will continue guiding you. When the road feels uncertain, follow my voice. When your heart feels tired, rest in my presence. When your faith feels small, remember that even a small amount of faith can carry you forward when it is placed in me. My beloved child, never forget this truth. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected. You are not walking into the future alone. So lift your head, open your heart, and keep moving forward. The story is not over. The promise is still alive. The work I started within you will continue. If these words renewed your strength today, type, I will keep believing and let your faith rise again. Stay with me, my child, because the next part carries more encouragement, more wisdom, and more reminders your heart needs for the journey ahead. Amen. My beloved child, listen closely now, because what I am about to place within your heart is something I do not want you to forget. You have walked through seasons where you wondered why the journey was so difficult. You have faced moments where your strength felt small, and the mountain in front of you looked impossible to climb. But I want you to remember this truth. The mountain that stands before you is not greater than the power that walks with you. The storm around you is not stronger than the peace I place inside you. The uncertainty ahead of you is not bigger than the purpose I have written over your life. My child, I have never promised that every road would be easy, but I have promised that you would never walk those roads alone. I was with you in the seasons when you celebrated, and I was with you in the seasons when your heart was breaking. I was there when nobody noticed your struggle. I was there when you cried quietly. I was there when you wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven. And I tell you today, every prayer reached me. Every tear mattered. Every moment of faith was seen. Do not believe the thought that says your waiting has been meaningless. Waiting is often where I prepare my greatest work. The strongest foundations are not built quickly. The deepest roots are not grown overnight. The most beautiful transformations require time. My beloved child, I have been shaping you. I have been teaching you patience. I have been showing you that your strength does not come from having control over everything, but from trusting the one who holds everything. You do not need to know every detail of tomorrow to have peace today. You only need to remember that I am already there. Before you take your next step, I have already prepared the ground beneath your feet. Before you face your next challenge, I have already prepared the strength you will need. So breathe, my child. Release the pressure. Let go of the belief that everything depends only on you. You were never created to carry the weight of the entire future on your shoulders. Walk with me one day at a time. Trust me one step at a time. Believe even when you cannot yet see. My child, I know there are dreams inside your heart that you have almost stopped believing in. There are hopes you placed aside because disappointment made you afraid to expect again. You thought maybe it is too late. You thought maybe this will never happen. You thought maybe I should stop hoping. But I am telling you today, do not bury what I planted inside you. A dream delayed is not always a dream denied. A promise waiting is not a promise forgotten. A quiet season is not an empty season. I am still moving. I am still arranging. I am still preparing things beyond your understanding. My beloved child, trust my timing. A blessing received before preparation can become overwhelming. A door opened before the right season may lead to confusion instead of peace. Because I love you, I prepare you. Because I care for you, I guide you. Because I know your future, I sometimes ask you to wait. Not every delay is against you. Some delays are protecting you. Some delays are positioning you. Some delays are leading you toward something greater than what you first desired. Look at your life with faith, not fear. Look at your journey with hope, not disappointment. Look at your future knowing that my hand is still working. If your heart believes that my timing is always perfect, right, Lord, I trust your plan, and let those words become a reminder that your faith is stronger than your worries. My child, there is something else I want you to understand. Be careful with the words you speak over yourself. Do not call yourself defeated when I call you victorious. Do not call yourself forgotten when I call you chosen. Do not call yourself broken beyond repair when I call you restored. Your words shape the atmosphere around your heart. Speak hope, speak faith, speak life. When your thoughts say, I cannot continue, answer with, God is my strength. When your fear says, nothing will change, answer with, my story is not finished. When doubt says, I am alone, answer with, my Father walks beside me. My beloved child, the battles you face in your mind are important. Protect your thoughts. Fill your heart with truth. Do not allow temporary emotions to erase permanent promises. Feelings change. Situations change. Seasons change. But my love remains. Always. My child, I know you sometimes ask why certain people left your life. You wonder why relationships changed, why some doors closed, why some paths ended. But trust me, sometimes removal is protection. Sometimes separation is direction. Sometimes what feels like rejection is actually redirection towards something better. I see what you cannot see. I know what you cannot know. Trust me with the people who leave, and trust me with the people I bring. The right connections will support your purpose. The right people will encourage your growth. The right doors will bring peace, not confusion. Keep your heart loving, but keep your trust in me. My beloved child, continue staying with me until the end because there are more words your spirit needs. There are more reminders that will help you walk through your next season with courage. Do not stop halfway. Do not leave before the message is complete. Many blessings in life are discovered through endurance. Many answers appear after patience. Many breakthroughs happen after someone decides not to quit. So keep going. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Your faithfulness is producing something greater than you realize. And if these messages strengthened your spirit, encouraged your heart, or helped you through difficult seasons, share this video with someone who may need hope tonight. And if you feel led to support this ministry so these words can continue reaching hurting hearts around the world, you can do so through the link given below. My beloved child, if this message brought light into your day, support this journey by liking, subscribing, and sharing these words with another heart that needs encouragement. Together, let hope reach places where people feel alone. Remember, I am not finished with you. Your prayers are still heard. Your future is still in my hands. Your purpose is still alive. Walk forward knowing that the same God who carried you yesterday is guiding you today and preparing your tomorrow. Amen. My beloved child, open your heart and listen to what I am speaking over you today. Do not allow the noise of yesterday or the uncertainty of tomorrow to steal this moment from you. Right now, I want your heart to become still. Right now, I want you to remember that you are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are not walking through life without my guidance. I know every road you have traveled. I know every battle you survived. I know every moment when you almost gave up, but found a small piece of strength to continue. My child, that strength was not an accident. I was there. When your heart felt weak, I was holding you. When your mind was filled with questions, I was guiding you. When your path looked unclear, I was already preparing the next step. There were moments when you thought you were standing alone, but you were actually standing because my grace was carrying you. Never forget that. You have survived things that once felt impossible. You have walked through situations that you thought would break you completely. You have faced days when you did not know how everything would work out. Yet here you are, still breathing, still believing, still listening. That is evidence that your story is not finished. My beloved child, stop looking at your scars as signs of defeat. Your scars tell a story of survival. They remind you of battles that came against you but could not destroy you. They show that pain visited your life, but pain did not have the final word. I have the final word, and my word over your life is hope. My word over your future is purpose. My word over your heart is restoration. I can take the places that were wounded and turn them into places of wisdom. I can take the moments that brought tears and transform them into testimonies. I can use the chapters you wanted to erase and create something meaningful from them. Nothing placed in my hands is wasted. Not your waiting, not your struggles, not your tears. My child, I know sometimes you ask, why did I have to go through this? You wonder why certain things happened. You wonder why some prayers took longer than expected. You wonder why some people changed, why some doors closed, and why some dreams seemed delayed. But remember this. You see moments. I see purpose. You see pieces. I see the completed picture. There are things I protected you from that you never noticed. There are situations I moved you away from because I knew what was ahead. There were times when you cried over a closed door, but later that same closed door became the reason you walked toward something better. Trust me even when you do not understand my methods. My plans are created from love. My timing carries wisdom. My direction leads you toward life. My beloved child, one of the greatest lessons you can learn is to stop fighting against every season you enter. Every season has something to teach you. The season of waiting teaches patience. The season of difficulty teaches strength. The season of uncertainty teaches trust. The season of change teaches growth. Do not rush through what I am using to prepare you. There is purpose even here. There is growth even now. There is something beautiful happening inside you, even if you cannot see it yet. A tree grows quietly before it produces fruit. The foundation of a building is created before anyone sees the beauty above the ground. In the same way, I am building things inside you that will support the blessings ahead. Be patient with yourself. You are becoming who I created you to be. My child, stop speaking words of defeat over your own life. Stop repeating the fears that have been attacking your mind. Say instead, I am guided. I am strengthened. I am loved. I am becoming better every day. The words you allow into your heart matter. Fill your spirit with faith, not fear. Fill your mind with truth, not lies. The world may remind you of your failures, but I remind you of your future. The world may focus on what you lost, but I focus on what can still grow. The world may see your limitations, but I see the purpose I placed within you. If you believe that your story is still being written by my hands, type, "My journey continues with God," and let your faith rise above every doubt. My beloved child, I want you to understand the power of gratitude. A thankful heart changes how you see your life. When you focus only on what is missing, you forget what has already been given. Remember the moments I carried you. Remember the prayers I already answered. Remember the times you found strength when you thought you had none left. Gratitude does not mean every situation is perfect. It means you recognize my presence even while things are still changing. A grateful heart finds light even before the sunrise appears. A grateful heart sees hope even before the answer arrives. A grateful heart says, Lord, I trust you because you have never failed me. My child, continue walking with that kind of faith. Do not let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Do not give up because today feels difficult. Do not walk away from a promise because the process feels long. Some of the greatest blessings require endurance. Some of the most beautiful stories take time to unfold. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep holding my hand. My beloved child, stay with this message until the end because I am still pouring strength into your spirit. I am reminding you that your life has meaning. I am reminding you that your prayers matter. I am reminding you that the future ahead of you is not empty. There is more ahead. More growth. More wisdom. More peace. More moments where you will look back and finally understand why I asked you to keep going. One day, the things that confused you will make sense. One day, you will see how I connected the pieces. One day, you will understand that even in the waiting, I was working. So today, choose faith. Choose hope. Choose to believe that I am still moving. My beloved child, when life feels heavy, come to me. When your thoughts feel overwhelming, rest in my presence. When your strength feels small, remember that you do not depend only on your own strength. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am holding you. Nothing about your life is random. Every step has meaning when you walk with me. If these words gave your heart courage today, right? I will not give up, as a reminder that your faith is greater than the challenges before you. Continue with me, my child. The journey is not over. The promise is not forgotten. The next chapter is still waiting to unfold. Amen. My beloved child, come closer and allow these words to reach the deepest places of your heart. I know there are moments when you feel tired from being strong. I know there are days when you continue moving forward, but inside you wonder how much longer you can carry everything that has been placed upon your shoulders. But listen to me carefully today. You were never meant to carry every burden alone. You were never created to fight every battle with only your own strength. You were never expected to understand every chapter before trusting the story I am writing. My child, give me what has been weighing on your heart. Give me the worries that follow you into the night. Give me the fears that appear when you think about tomorrow. Give me the memories that still bring pain when you remember them. Your hands were not designed to hold what only my hands can carry. Release it. Trust me. Rest in me. There is a peace waiting for you when you finally stop trying to control what was always meant to be surrendered. My beloved child, I have watched you try so hard. I have seen you give love even when you needed love yourself. I have seen you encourage others while quietly needing encouragement. I have seen you become a place of comfort for people while your own heart was searching for healing. Nothing you have done from a pure heart has been forgotten. The world may overlook quiet kindness. People may forget sacrifices. Others may never understand the battles you faced. But I saw everything. I saw the moments when you chose patience instead of anger. I saw when you chose forgiveness instead of bitterness. I saw when you chose to continue even though stopping seemed easier. And I want you to know, my child, those moments mattered. The small acts of faith that nobody noticed were seen by me. The prayers whispered in private reached me. The tears hidden from others were never hidden from me. My beloved child, never believe that because something is unseen, it is unimportant. Many of the greatest transformations begin in places nobody else can witness. A seed grows underground before anyone celebrates the flower. A foundation is built beneath the surface before anyone admires the building. A heart is strengthened in private before it stands strong in public. This season of your life has purpose. Even the parts you do not understand. Even the moments that feel slow. Even the waiting that feels longer than you expected. I am still working. My child, patience is not punishment. Waiting is not rejection. Silence is not abandonment. Sometimes I allow a quiet season because I am teaching your heart to recognize my presence beyond the blessings you receive. I want you to know me not only as the one who answers prayers, but as the one who walks beside you while you are waiting for those answers. I want your faith to become deeper than circumstances. I want your peace to become stronger than problems. I want your hope to remain steady even when the path ahead is unclear. Because when your foundation is built on me, Storms may come, but they will not destroy you. My beloved child, I know there are moments when you look back at your past with regret. You think about mistakes, missed opportunities, or decisions you wish you could change. But hear me today. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Your mistakes are chapters, not your entire story. Your failures are moments, not your identity. Do not continue punishing yourself for things I am trying to heal within you. Learn, grow, move forward. I can bring purpose even from places where you experienced pain. I can create wisdom from mistakes. I can create strength from struggles. Nothing is beyond my ability to restore. My child, look at how far you have already come. Think about the things that once hurt you deeply but no longer control you the same way. Think about the challenges you thought you would never overcome, yet today they are part of your testimony. You are growing. You are changing. You are becoming stronger. Do not ignore your progress simply because you have not reached the destination yet. Every step matters. Every prayer matters. Every moment of choosing faith matters. If you believe that I am still transforming your life, write, God is renewing me, and allow those words to remind your heart that your journey is moving forward. My beloved child, protect the peace I give you. Not everyone will understand your path. Not everyone will support your growth. Not everyone will recognize what I am doing inside you. But do not allow the opinions of others to pull you away from the purpose I placed in your heart. Walk with humility. Walk with love. Walk with confidence that comes from knowing you belong to me. You do not need the approval of everyone to follow the calling I have given you. You only need to remain faithful. My child, remember that comparison steals gratitude. When you spend your life looking at what others have, you can miss the blessings already around you. Your journey is unique. Your timing is unique. Your purpose is unique. I did not create you to become someone else. I created you to become everything I placed within you. Celebrate the growth of others without doubting your own future. Be thankful for another person's blessing without believing yours has been forgotten. There is enough grace. There is enough purpose. There is enough room for the beautiful story I am writing through you. My beloved child, continue listening and do not leave before the end. There are still words your spirit needs to receive. There is still encouragement being planted within your heart. The enemy wants you to stop before you reach the place of understanding. He wants you to give up before the breakthrough. He wants you to believe that nothing is changing. But I tell you the truth. Something is changing. Your faith is growing. Your heart is healing. Your strength is returning. Even now, do not underestimate what happens when you spend time in my presence. A peaceful heart can face storms differently. A faithful heart can walk through uncertainty differently. A hopeful heart can see possibilities where fear only sees problems. My child, keep moving forward. Do not quit in the middle of the process. Do not walk away from the life I am shaping. Do not let one difficult season convince you that blessings are not coming. The story continues. The promise remains. The future is still held safely in my hands. If these words reminded you to keep trusting, comment, "My faith is alive," as a declaration that doubt will not have the final word. Stay near to me, my beloved child. I am guiding every step. I am restoring what was wounded. I am strengthening what became tired. The journey ahead still carries hope, and together we will continue walking toward everything prepared for you. Amen. My beloved child, stay with me in this moment because I still have words that your heart needs to hear. I know the places inside you that have grown tired. I know the questions you have carried for a long time. I know the prayers you have repeated again and again while wondering when the answer would finally come. But listen carefully, my child. A waiting season does not mean an empty season. A silent moment does not mean I have stopped working. A difficult road does not mean you are walking in the wrong direction. Sometimes the path that leads to the greatest blessings is the path that teaches you the deepest trust. I know you want answers quickly. I know you want every uncertainty removed. I know there are times when you wish I would show you the entire plan from beginning to end. But my beloved child, if you could see everything at once, you would never learn the beauty of trusting me step by step. Faith grows in the unknown. Strength grows in the challenge. Wisdom grows through the journey. Do not hate the season that is helping you become stronger. I am using even this moment. I am using even this waiting. I am using even the things you thought had no purpose. My child, remember the times you thought you would not make it. Remember the storms that looked too powerful. Remember the nights when your heart felt overwhelmed and you wondered how you would ever smile again. Now look at yourself. You survived. You learned. You grew. You discovered strength you did not know you had. That was not because the battle was easy. It was because I was with you through it. I was the peace you felt when everything around you was uncertain. I was the strength that helped you take another step. I was the quiet reminder inside your heart saying, "Keep going, this is not the end." My beloved child, never forget that I can work through what you wanted me to remove. Sometimes you ask me to take away every challenge, but I use certain challenges to reveal the courage I placed inside you. You asked for patience, and I taught you how to wait with faith. You asked for strength, and I showed you how to stand during storms. You asked for wisdom, and I allowed experiences that helped you understand life more deeply. Nothing has been wasted. Every chapter has been teaching you. Every season has been shaping you. Every step has been leading somewhere. My child, stop looking at your life as if only perfect moments have value. I can create beauty from imperfect places. I can bring new beginnings from unexpected endings. I can restore joy after seasons of sorrow. Your pain is not greater than my healing. Your past is not greater than my plan. Your fear is not greater than my love. Trust what I am creating. My beloved child, there are times when you feel pressure because you believe you must have everything figured out. You look at your future and become overwhelmed by questions. What will happen next? Will things change? Will everything be okay? And today I answer you with love. Walk with me today. Trust me today. Receive my peace today. Tomorrow is already in my hands. You lose the gift of this moment when your heart lives only in fear of what has not happened yet. Let go of the worries about situations you cannot control. Let go of the imaginary battles your mind keeps creating. Let go of the belief that peace can only come after every problem disappears. True peace comes from knowing I am with you, even while things are still being completed. If you believe my presence is greater than your problems, write, "God is my peace," and let those words remind your soul that you are never alone. My child, I also want you to protect your heart from discouragement. The enemy often attacks your mind before he attacks anything else. He whispers that you are not good enough. He whispers that nothing will change. He whispers that you should stop hoping. But those whispers are not the truth. The truth is that you are loved. The truth is that you have purpose. The truth is that your current situation is not the final chapter. Do not build your future from the lies of fear. Build it on faith. Build it on hope. Build it on the promises I have spoken over your life. My beloved child, I know you have moments when you feel unseen. You wonder if your efforts matter. You wonder if the kindness you give returns empty. But I see the seeds you plant. I see the love you share. I see the times you choose goodness when nobody is watching. A farmer does not place seeds into the ground and receive a harvest the same day. The seed must grow. The roots must form. The process must happen. In the same way, do not stop planting good things just because the harvest has not appeared yet. Keep loving. Keep giving. Keep believing. The right harvest comes at the right time. My child, continue this journey with me until the end. Do not leave your heart only half encouraged. Do not walk away before receiving the fullness of what I want to speak. Many people stop because they cannot see immediate results. They quit because the process feels too long. They turn away because they believe nothing is happening. But you are learning something greater. You are learning endurance. You are learning trust. You are learning that faith remains even before the answer appears. My beloved child, I want you to carry this truth into every part of your life. You are not forgotten during the waiting. You are not abandoned during the storm. You are not ignored during the silence. I am closer than you realize. I am working deeper than you can imagine. I am preparing more than you can see. One day, you will look back at this season and understand why I asked you to keep moving. You will see the connections, you will see the protection, you will see the purpose. Until that day comes, hold my hand. Let faith guide your steps. Let hope fill your heart. Let love replace your fear. If this message renewed your hope today, comment, "I receive this blessing," as a sign that your heart is ready to continue forward with courage. Stay with me, my beloved child. More words of strength are waiting. More encouragement is coming. Your journey with me is still unfolding. Amen. My beloved child, listen carefully and allow these words to settle deep within your heart, because I know there are places inside you that still need comfort. There are questions you have never spoken aloud. There are dreams you have protected quietly because you were afraid someone would not understand them. There are battles you have fought while the world only saw your smile. But I want you to hear me today. I know the real you. I know the heart behind the smile. I know the prayers behind the silence. I know the strength it required for you to continue when everything inside you wanted to stop. My child, you have never been invisible to me. When others saw only the outside, I saw everything happening within you. When others noticed only your success, I noticed your sacrifices. When others celebrated only the result, I honored every step you took to get there. You wondered if the small things mattered. You wondered if your quiet obedience mattered. You wondered if your kindness, patience, and faith were making any difference. And today I tell you, yes, they mattered more than you know. Nothing done with love is wasted. Nothing offered with a pure heart is forgotten. Every seed planted in faith will one day produce a harvest. My beloved child, do not become discouraged because you cannot see the full picture yet. A painter does not reveal the masterpiece after the first brushstroke. A builder does not stop because the foundation does not yet look beautiful. The process comes before the promise. The preparation comes before the purpose is revealed. The journey comes before the destination. And right now, even if you cannot understand every detail, I am still creating something meaningful within your life. Trust the hands that are shaping you. Trust the love that is guiding you. Trust the plan that is greater than your fears. My child, I know there have been times when you prayed for something and the answer looked different from what you expected. You wondered why certain doors did not open. You wondered why certain people walked away. You wondered why some situations changed when you wanted them to stay the same. But understand this truth. Not everything you lose is a loss. Sometimes I remove what is holding you back. Sometimes I redirect you toward what your heart truly needs. Sometimes I protect you from things you cannot yet see. You may cry over a closed door today, but one day you may thank me because that door led you toward a greater path. My wisdom sees beyond the present moment. My love reaches beyond your understanding. My plan extends beyond what your eyes can see. Trust me. My beloved child, do not allow disappointment to harden your heart. Do not allow painful experiences to steal the beauty of who you are. The world needs the kindness I placed inside you. The world needs the light I created within you. Do not let the actions of others turn your heart cold. Yes, be wise. Yes, learn. Yes, grow. But never stop allowing love to flow through your life. A heart that remains loving after pain is a heart that carries great strength. Forgiveness is not weakness. Compassion is not weakness. Kindness is not weakness. They are signs of a heart that refuses to let darkness win. My child, I know you have asked yourself, when will my time come? You have celebrated others while secretly wondering when your own prayers would be answered. You have watched doors open for people around you while waiting patiently outside your own. But I want you to remember, your blessing is not late. Your purpose has not expired. Your season has not been forgotten. I am not comparing your journey with anyone else's journey. I am writing a story that belongs only to you. So do not allow comparison to steal your peace. The sunrise does not compete with the stars. Both shine at their appointed time. In the same way, what I have prepared for you will arrive in the right season. If you believe that your appointed time is in my hands, right, Lord, I trust your timing, and let your heart choose patience over worry. My beloved child, there is something powerful about continuing when you cannot see the outcome yet. That is faith. Faith is not only praising when everything is perfect. Faith is trusting while the story is still unfolding. Faith is believing before the evidence appears. Faith is walking forward because you know I am walking with you. Do not underestimate the faith you have shown. Every time you prayed instead of giving up, your faith spoke. Every time you chose hope instead of despair, your faith spoke. Every time you stood again after falling, your faith spoke. And I heard it. My child, the difficulties you have faced did not remove your purpose. They revealed your perseverance. The storms did not prove you were weak. They revealed the strength that was hidden inside you. You are becoming stronger. You are becoming wiser. You are becoming more prepared for what is ahead. Do not reject the person you are becoming, because the process feels uncomfortable. Growth often stretches you before it strengthens you. Healing often requires facing what you once avoided. Transformation often begins in places where you feel uncertain. But I am with you through it all. My beloved child, continue listening and stay with me. Do not rush away from this moment. Allow these words to remind your heart of what fear tries to make you forget. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected. You have a purpose that reaches beyond your current circumstances. The difficult chapter you are walking through is not where your story ends. There is more ahead. More peace. More wisdom. More strength. More reasons to smile again. I know sometimes you wish everything would change immediately, but trust me as I work step by step. Every day I am shaping something. Every day I am guiding something. Every day I am preparing your heart. One day you will understand why patience was needed. One day you will see why certain things happened differently. One day you will look back and realize that even when you thought nothing was moving, I was arranging everything. So keep your faith alive. Keep your heart open. Keep walking with courage. If these words touched your spirit today, type, Amen. I still believe, as a declaration that your hope remains stronger than your doubts. My beloved child, stay near to me. The journey continues, and there is still more I want to speak into your life. The promises are not forgotten. The blessings are still unfolding. The story I am writing with you is far from over. Amen. My beloved child, come closer and listen with your heart, because the words I am speaking now are meant to remind you of something you may have forgotten during the storms of life. You have spent many days trying to be strong. You have carried responsibilities, hidden worries, and continued walking even when your soul was asking for rest. But today, I want you to understand. I never asked you to walk this journey without me. I never asked you to hide your weakness from me. I never asked you to pretend that you are not tired. My child, bring your honest heart to me. Bring your questions, bring your fears, bring the parts of yourself you think are too broken to be restored. I do not turn away from your struggles. I meet you in them. I do not leave when you are weak. I strengthen you there. I do not abandon you when you fall. I reach out my hand and help you rise again. My beloved child, sometimes you believe you must become perfect before coming closer to me. You think you must fix everything, solve everything, and become stronger before you deserve my love. But listen carefully. I loved you before you had anything to prove. I loved you before the world knew your name. I loved you before you understood your own purpose. My love is not a reward for perfection. My love is the foundation that helps you grow. Come as you are. Walk with me as you learn. Let my presence transform you day by day. My child, I have seen the pressure you place upon yourself. I have seen how often you criticize yourself for not being further ahead. I have seen how you compare your progress with people around you. but I want you to stop measuring your life through comparison. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are learning. You are growing in the exact places where I am working within you. Every person has a different path. Every purpose has a different process. Every calling has a different preparation. Do not lose gratitude for your own journey because you are watching someone else. The flower does not envy the tree. The moon does not compete with the sun. Each one shines according to its design. And my child, I created you with your own light. Do not hide it. Do not doubt it. Do not believe that your life has no impact. There are people who have been encouraged by your kindness. There are hearts that have been touched by your words. There are moments where your presence mattered more than you realized. Small acts done with love can create changes you may never see. Continue doing good. Continue showing compassion. Continue being a reflection of the love I placed inside you. My beloved child, I know sometimes the world feels heavy. You hear about problems everywhere. You see uncertainty around you. You wonder how to remain peaceful when so much feels beyond your control. This is why you must keep your heart connected to me. Do not let the noise outside become louder than the peace inside. Do not let temporary troubles erase eternal hope. Do not let fear become the voice you follow. Listen for my guidance. Listen for my truth. Listen for the quiet reminder that says, "You are safe in my hands." My child, I know what tomorrow holds. I know the doors that will open. I know the answers that are coming. I know the strength that will rise within you. You do not need to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Receive the grace I have given you for today. One step, one prayer, one moment of faith at a time. That is how you continue. If you believe that I am guiding your future, write, "My life is in God's hands," and let those words become a declaration of trust over every fear. My beloved child, I also want you to remember the power of your thoughts. The battles within your mind shape the way you see your journey. When you constantly replay fear, your heart becomes tired. When you constantly remember failure, your confidence becomes weak. But when you focus on truth, hope begins to rise again. Fill your mind with what gives life. Remember what I have already carried you through. Remember the prayers that were answered. Remember the moments when a way appeared after you thought everything was impossible. I was faithful then. I am faithful now. I will remain faithful. My child, do not allow one difficult season to convince you that your entire future will be difficult. Seasons change, storms pass, new chapters begin. The pain you feel today is not powerful enough to cancel the purpose I placed within you. The disappointment behind you is not strong enough to destroy the blessings ahead of you. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep trusting my hand. My beloved child, there are times when I remove things from your life because I see what they are doing to your heart. There are times when I redirect your steps because I know where a road will lead. At first, it may hurt. At first, you may not understand. But one day you will see that my protection was hidden inside what felt like rejection. Trust me when I open doors. Trust me when I close them. Trust me when I ask you to wait. I am always working from love. My child, stay with me until the end because there are still words your spirit needs to receive. Do not leave before the message is complete. Do not stop listening before your heart receives the encouragement prepared for you. Sometimes the final moments carry the reminder you have been praying for. Sometimes the answer appears after patience has been tested. Sometimes the breakthrough comes after choosing not to walk away. Continue. Remain. Endure. And if these messages strengthened your spirit, encouraged your heart, or helped you through difficult seasons, share this video with someone who may need hope tonight. And if you feel led to support this ministry so these words can continue reaching hurting hearts around the world, you can do so through the link given below. My beloved child, if these words lifted your faith today, show your support by sharing this message, leaving your encouragement below, and helping these words reach another soul searching for hope. Never forget, I see you. I hear you. I walk with you. Your prayers are not ignored. Your journey is not meaningless. Your future is not empty. The same hands that created you are still guiding you. Keep your heart strong, my child. The story continues, and I am with you through every chapter. Amen. My beloved child, listen carefully to the whisper I am placing inside your heart today. You have reached this moment not by accident, not by coincidence, but because there is still more I want you to understand. There are deeper truths I want to plant within you. There is strength I want to awaken in places where life has made you feel weak. I know the seasons you have walked through. I know the moments when you smiled in front of others while silently carrying questions inside. I know the times when you wondered if your effort mattered, if your prayers were heard, if your kindness was seen. And today I speak directly to your heart. Yes, my child, I saw it all. I saw the battles nobody celebrated. I saw the sacrifices nobody thanked you for. I saw the moments when you chose what was right even though it was difficult. Never believe that hidden faithfulness is forgotten. The world often rewards what is visible, but I see what happens in secret. I see the heart behind every action. I see the love behind every sacrifice. I see the courage behind every step you take. My beloved child, many times you ask why certain things take so long. You wonder why the answers you pray for do not always arrive immediately. You wonder why some paths require so much patience. But understand this. A great purpose requires deep preparation. A strong foundation requires time. A meaningful journey requires growth. If I gave you everything before your heart was ready, the blessing could become a burden. So I prepare you, not because I am keeping good things away from you, but because I am preparing you to receive them with wisdom, humility, and strength. My timing is not against you. My timing is protecting you. My timing is guiding you. Trust the process even when you cannot see the progress. My child, look at nature around you. The seasons do not fight their order. The night does not panic because the morning has not arrived yet. The seed does not believe it has failed because it is still beneath the soil. Everything grows according to its appointed time. And so will you. Do not force doors that are not meant for you. Do not chase what removes your peace. Do not believe that waiting means losing. When something belongs in your life according to my purpose, you will not have to destroy yourself trying to keep it. Walk with wisdom. Walk with patience. Walk with trust. My beloved child, I know there are memories that still visit your mind. There are moments from the past that try to convince you that you cannot move forward. But I want you to remember. Your past may explain where you have been, but it does not decide where I can take you. Your wounds may tell a story, but they do not control the ending. Your mistakes may have taught you lessons, but they do not remove my love. I am a restorer. I can rebuild what was broken. I can bring peace where there was pain. I can create a new beginning where you thought everything had ended. Do not keep living in a place I am calling you to leave behind. Step forward, my child. There is more ahead. If you believe that a new chapter is beginning in your life, write, "God is restoring my story," and allow those words to remind you that hope is still alive. My beloved child, protect your faith. Your faith is precious. There will always be voices trying to weaken it. Some voices will come from the world. Some voices will come from fear. Some voices will come from your own doubts. They will ask, why keep believing? Why keep praying? Why keep waiting? But remember what I have already done. Remember the times I carried you. Remember the moments when a solution appeared after you thought there was none. Remember the strength you received when you felt empty. I have been faithful through every chapter. I will not stop now. My child, sometimes the greatest act of faith is simply continuing. Continuing when the excitement fades. Continuing when the road feels long. Continuing when you do not have every answer. That kind of faith is powerful. That kind of faith grows deep roots. That kind of faith prepares you for greater things. Do not underestimate the courage it takes to keep going. Heaven sees your endurance. My beloved child, I also want you to learn to rest. Many times you confuse being busy with being fruitful. You believe that if you stop for a moment, everything will fall apart. But rest is also an act of trust. Rest says, God is still working even when I am not. Rest says, I do not carry everything alone. Rest says, my peace comes from my Creator, not from controlling every outcome. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to receive the peace I give freely. You cannot pour from an empty heart forever. Come back to my presence and be renewed. My child, do not let disappointment close your heart to future blessings. Sometimes one painful experience makes you expect every future experience to bring pain. But the next chapter does not have to repeat the last one. New doors can open. New joy can arrive. New opportunities can appear. Keep your heart hopeful. Keep your spirit ready. Keep your eyes open for what I am doing. My beloved child, continue listening and remain with me because there are still words prepared for your journey. Do not stop before receiving everything meant for this moment. In life, many people leave before the transformation is complete. They stop praying before the answer. They stop believing before the breakthrough. They stop walking before reaching the destination. But you, my child, keep moving. Keep trusting. Keep holding on to faith. The journey may be longer than expected, but every step with me has meaning. I am shaping you. I am strengthening you. I am leading you. If these words brought comfort to your heart today, type, I will walk with God, as a declaration that you are choosing faith over fear. My beloved child, remember this as you continue forward. You are not forgot in the waiting. You are not alone in the struggle. You are not without purpose in the process. I am closer than your worries. I am greater than your problems. I am stronger than every storm you face. Hold my hand and continue. The road ahead still carries blessings you have not seen, answers you have not received, and moments of joy you have not imagined. Your story continues, my child, and I am walking with you until the very end. Amen. My beloved child, listen closely because I am speaking to the places inside your heart that have been waiting for comfort. I know there are questions you carry that nobody else knows about. I know there are moments when you look at your life and wonder why certain things happened the way they did. I know the silent conversations you have within yourself when the world becomes quiet. You ask, am I moving in the right direction? You ask, will everything I have endured finally have meaning? You ask, is there still something beautiful ahead for me? And today I answer you with love. Yes, my child. Your journey still has purpose. Your story is still unfolding. Your life is still held safely within my hands. Do not allow a difficult moment to convince you that the entire story is broken. Do not allow one painful chapter to make you forget all the goodness that is still possible. A storm may cover the sky for a season, but it cannot remove the sun. A night may feel long, but it cannot stop the morning from arriving. A struggle may test your strength, but it cannot cancel what I have placed within you. My beloved child, I know there have been times when you felt delayed. You watched other people reach places you wanted to reach. You saw others receive answers while you were still praying. You smiled for them but quietly wondered, when will my moment come? I saw that. I saw the faith it took to celebrate others while waiting for your own breakthrough. I saw the courage it required to keep believing when your heart felt tired. And I want you to remember this truth. Another person's blessing does not mean there is less for you. Another person's success does not mean you have failed. Another person's season does not mean yours has been forgotten. I created enough purpose for every life. I created a path that belongs only to you. Walk your journey with confidence, not comparison. My child, comparison steals the joy of today by making you focus only on what has not happened yet. It blinds you to the miracles already around you. Look again. Look at the strength you gained. Look at the wisdom you developed. Look at the storms you survived. Look at the ways I carried you when you thought you could not continue. You are already a testimony of my faithfulness. You are already proof that my grace has been working. Do not ignore what I have done, because you are waiting for what I will do next. My beloved child, gratitude will open your eyes. A thankful heart sees blessings that worry overlooks. A peaceful spirit recognizes miracles hidden inside ordinary days. Be thankful while you are growing. Be thankful while you are learning. Be thankful even while you are waiting. Because waiting with faith changes you. It strengthens your heart. It deepens your trust. It prepares you for what is coming. My child, sometimes you ask me to change your circumstances, but I am also changing you. I am developing patience where frustration once lived. I am building courage where fear once spoke. I am creating wisdom where confusion once existed. The work happening inside you is just as important as the things happening around you. Never forget that. My beloved child, I know you have carried worries about the future. Your mind tries to travel ahead and solve problems that have not arrived. Your heart becomes tired fighting battles that only exist in your imagination. Come back to this moment. Come back to my presence. Come back to peace. You do not need tomorrow's answers today. You need today's strength. And I will provide it. Step by step. Moment by moment. Day by day. I will guide you. If you believe that I am leading your path, write, God is guiding my steps, and allow those words to remind your heart that you never walk alone. My child, I want you to release the need to understand everything before you trust me. There will always be parts of the journey that require faith. If every answer was visible, faith would never grow. If every road was easy, strength would never develop. If every outcome was immediate, patience would never be formed. The things you learn during the journey prepare you for the destination. So do not despise the process. Do not reject the season. Do not lose hope because the path looks different from what you imagined. I am still working. My beloved child, there is another truth I want you to hold tightly. You are not defined by what you lost. You are not defined by who walked away. You are not defined by the moments when life did not go according to your plans. You are defined by the love I have placed upon you. You are my creation. You are valuable. You are chosen. The opinions of others cannot remove what I have spoken over your life. Walk with humility, but also walk with confidence. You do not need to prove your worth to a world that did not create you. My child, protect the light inside you. Do not allow disappointment to turn your heart cold. Do not allow painful experiences to remove your ability to love, dream, and believe again. Healing is possible. Restoration is possible. New beginnings are possible. Your heart can feel joy again. Your spirit can feel peace again. Your life can bloom again. I am the one who brings beauty from broken places. My beloved child, continue with me until the end. Do not stop receiving the encouragement being planted in your heart. Do not walk away from the reminders your spirit needs. Life itself requires endurance. Many begin with excitement, but strength is shown by those who continue when the journey becomes difficult. Continue in faith. Continue in prayer. Continue in hope. The answer may be closer than you realize. The door may open sooner than you expect. The change you have prayed for may already be forming where you cannot see. Trust me in the unseen places. My child, every day you choose faith, something powerful happens inside you. Fear loses influence, hope becomes stronger, peace begins to grow. You are not the same person you were before the storm. You have grown. You have learned. You have become stronger. If this message brought peace into your heart today, comment, "My hope remains alive," as a declaration that your faith will continue. My beloved child, remember as you move forward. I hear your prayers. I see your effort. I know your heart. Nothing about your journey is wasted. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting my timing. Keep believing that the story is still being written. The best chapters of your life are not behind you. There is still more ahead. Amen. My beloved child, stay near and listen with your spirit, because there are moments in life when you need to be reminded of who you truly are. The world may tell you many things. Your circumstances may try to define you. Your struggles may try to convince you that nothing is changing. But I want you to hear my voice above every other voice. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are not the painful moments that tried to break your heart. You are my beloved child, created with purpose, surrounded by my love and guided by my hand. I know the journey has sometimes felt confusing. I know you have asked why certain roads became difficult. I know you have wondered why some things you prayed for seem to move further away instead of closer. But my child, trust what you cannot yet see. There are things happening beyond your understanding. There are doors being prepared before you arrive. There are connections being arranged before you recognize them. There are answers forming before you hear them. Do not allow what your eyes see today to make you doubt what I am creating for tomorrow. My beloved child, remember all the moments you thought you would never overcome. Remember the pain that once felt too heavy. Remember the worries that once filled your mind. Remember the situations that once seemed impossible. Now look at where you are. You continued. You survived. You grew. That was not because you never felt weak. It was because my strength was with you when your own strength felt empty. My child, being tired does not mean you have failed. Feeling overwhelmed does not mean your faith is gone. Having questions does not mean you are not loved. Come to me with everything. Come with your confidence. Come with your uncertainty. Come with your joy. Come with your tears. I do not only meet you when everything is perfect. I meet you in the middle of your process. My love does not disappear when you struggle. My presence does not leave when you feel weak. My hand does not release you when the road becomes difficult. I remained. Always. My beloved child, I want you to stop running from the seasons where you are growing. Growth is not always comfortable. Transformation is not always easy. Becoming stronger sometimes requires walking through places that challenge you. But every challenge has been teaching you. Every obstacle has been shaping you. Every season has been revealing something important. You have learned patience. You have learned compassion. You have learned that your strength is greater than you once believed. Do not look at the difficult chapters only through the eyes of pain. Look again through the eyes of wisdom. You are not simply surviving. You are becoming. My child, there are blessings you once prayed for that required the version of you that exists today. The lessons you learned were not meaningless. The waiting was not empty. I was preparing your heart. I was deepening your roots. I was strengthening your foundation. Because what is built quickly without foundation can easily fall, but what is built with patience can stand through storms. Trust the foundation I am building. My beloved child, there is something powerful about a heart that refuses to give up. Many people start journeys filled with excitement, but true faith is revealed through endurance. When you continue loving after disappointment, when you continue believing after delays, when you continue praying after silence, that shows a heart that trusts me, and I see that heart within you. Do not underestimate the power of your persistence. Every step matters. Every prayer matters. Every moment you choose hope matters. If you believe that your faith is growing stronger every day, write, God is strengthening my heart, and let those words become a reminder that you are still moving forward. My child, I also want you to guard what you allow into your heart. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every thought deserves your agreement. Not every fear deserves your energy. Choose carefully what you feed your spirit. Feed your heart with hope. Feed your mind with truth. Feed your life with things that bring you closer to peace. A garden grows according to what is planted inside it. In the same way, your heart grows according to the thoughts and beliefs you allow to take root. Plant faith. Plant gratitude. Plant love. And watch how your life begins to reflect what has been growing within you. My beloved child, I know sometimes you wonder if your prayers are powerful enough. You wonder if your small moments of faith truly matter. They do. A quiet prayer from a sincere heart reaches me. A small step taken in faith matters to me. A single moment of choosing trust instead of fear has meaning. Do not measure spiritual growth only by what others can see. Some of the greatest victories happen inside your heart before they appear in your circumstances. Peace replacing anxiety is a victory. Forgiveness replacing bitterness is a victory. Hope returning after disappointment is a victory. Celebrate the ways you are healing. My child, stop waiting until everything is perfect before you recognize my goodness. I am with you now. Not only when the answer arrives, not only when the problem disappears, not only when the dream becomes reality. I am with you in this very moment. Walking, teaching, guiding, loving. My beloved child, continue listening and stay connected because this journey is still unfolding. Do not leave before your spirit receives everything prepared for you. Many people walk away when they do not see immediate results. They believe nothing is happening because change begins quietly. But remember, the seed grows before the flower appears. The foundation forms before the building rises. The miracle begins before the eyes can recognize it. Something is already moving. Something is already changing. Something is already being prepared. Keep trusting. Keep hoping. Keep believing. My child, your future does not depend on the size of your fear. It rests in the greatness of my love. Your worries are not bigger than my plans. Your mistakes are not stronger than my grace. Your challenges are not greater than my power. Walk forward with confidence. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And you never will be. If these words reminded you that I am still working in your life, comment, Amen, I trust God's way, as a sign that your faith remains alive. My beloved child, hold this truth close. You are seen. You are heard. You are loved. Your journey continues, and I am guiding every step. The next chapter is still waiting, and together we will walk into everything I have prepared. Amen. My beloved child, listen closely because the words I am speaking today are meant to bring peace into the places where worry has been living. I know there are moments when your heart becomes heavy from thinking about everything you cannot control. I know there are nights when your mind runs through questions, possibilities, and fears about what tomorrow may bring. But hear me now. You do not have to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. You do not have to solve every problem in a single moment. You do not have to understand every detail before you choose to trust me. My child, I'm already standing in the places you have not reached yet. The future that feels uncertain to you is already known by me. The road that feels unclear beneath your feet is already held within my hands. Trust the one who sees beyond this moment. Trust the one who knows the beginning and the ending. Trust the one who has never stopped walking beside you. My beloved child, there have been times when you looked at your circumstances and believed nothing was happening. You prayed, waited, hoped, and still wondered why everything seemed unchanged. But I want you to understand something important. The deepest work often happens where human eyes cannot see. Roots grow underground before a tree stands tall. A child grows before the world ever sees the person they will become. A new day begins forming before the first light appears in the sky. In the same way, I am working in places you cannot yet recognize. Do not judge my faithfulness by what you see today. Do not measure my love by how quickly situations change. Do not believe that waiting means I have stopped caring. I am still moving. My child, every season has a purpose. There are seasons of receiving, but there are also seasons of preparation. There are seasons of movement, but there are also seasons of learning to be still. Do not reject the season you are in, because you are focused only on the season you want. There is wisdom here. There is growth here. There is something I am teaching your heart right now. Sometimes the waiting season creates the strength needed for the winning season. Sometimes the quiet season prepares you for the open doors ahead. Sometimes the hidden season creates the character needed for the visible blessing. Trust what I am building inside you. My beloved child, I know the world often celebrates speed. It tells you that faster is always better. It tells you that if something has not happened yet, you must be failing. But my timing does not follow the pressure of the world. I do not rush what I am creating. I do not abandon what I have started. I complete my work with care. A beautiful masterpiece is not created through impatience. It requires attention, purpose, and time. And my child, your life is a masterpiece I am still shaping. Do not lose faith in the middle of the process. My beloved child, I also know there are people and situations from your past that have left marks on your heart. Some words hurt deeper than you admitted. Some moments changed the way you saw yourself. But today, I want you to release those old voices. The person who hurt you does not have authority over your future. The moment that broke you does not have ownership of your identity. The mistake you made does not erase the purpose I placed inside you. Let healing begin. Let peace return. Let your heart become free again. You were not created to live forever carrying the weight of yesterday. My child, forgiveness is one of the doors that leads to freedom. It does not mean pretending the pain never happened. It does not mean approving what was wrong. It means choosing not to allow the wound to control the rest of your journey. Place that pain into my hands. Let me carry what has been too heavy for you. Let me restore what has been damaged. Let me bring peace where there has been unrest. If you are ready to release the past and receive a new beginning, write, "God is healing my heart," and allow those words to become a declaration of freedom. My beloved child, remember that every day is an opportunity to begin again. Do not wake up carrying yesterday's failures as if they are your identity. Learn from yesterday. Grow from yesterday. But do not live trapped inside yesterday. Today carries new grace. Today carries new strength. Today carries new possibilities. Open your heart to what I am doing now. My child, I want you to understand how precious your life truly is. You may not always see your own value. You may focus on your weaknesses, your mistakes, or the things you wish were different. But I see you differently. I see the heart I created. I see the potential I placed inside you. I see the person you are becoming. Do not speak against something I created with love. Be patient with yourself. Show yourself kindness. Continue growing. My beloved child, sometimes you are kinder to others than you are to yourself. You forgive others while holding yourself captive. You encourage others while criticizing your own journey. Today I remind you, receive the same compassion you offer. Accept the same encouragement you give. Allow yourself to heal. You are still learning. You are still becoming. And I am still working within you. My child, keep walking forward even when progress feels slow. Small steps taken consistently can lead to places you never imagined. A single prayer matters. A single act of kindness matters. A single decision to choose faith over fear matters. Do not underestimate small beginnings. Many great things begin quietly. My beloved child, stay with me and continue listening because there is still more encouragement prepared for your spirit. Do not stop before the message is complete. Do not walk away before your heart receives what it needs. Life itself requires endurance. There will be moments when you do not understand. Keep trusting. There will be moments when you feel tired. Keep believing. There will be moments when the path feels uncertain. Keep walking with me. The story is still unfolding. The promise is still alive. The journey is still filled with purpose. If these words brought hope into your heart today, type, "My faith will not fail," as a reminder that your trust is stronger than your fear. My beloved child, carry this truth with you. I am with you in every season. I am guiding you through every change. I am holding you through every storm. You have not reached the end of what I am doing. Greater growth is ahead. Greater peace is ahead. Greater understanding is ahead. Continue forward, my child. Your tomorrow is already safely in my hands. Amen. My beloved child, come closer and listen with a peaceful heart. Because the words I am speaking today are meant to remind you of a truth that life's difficulties may have caused you to forget. You have been through seasons where you questioned your strength. You have walked through moments where the road ahead seemed unclear. You have carried concerns that nobody else could see. But my child, I was there. I was there in every silent tear. I was there in every unanswered question. I was there in every moment when you wondered if you had enough strength to continue. You were never facing those moments alone. When the night felt long, I stayed with you. When your heart felt heavy, I held you. When your hope felt small, I protected the little faith that remained inside you. My beloved child, never underestimate the power of a small amount of faith. A small light can still break through darkness. A small seed can still become a strong tree. A small step forward can still begin a beautiful journey. Do not look down on the progress you have made. Do not ignore the growth that happened quietly. Do not believe that because others did not see your transformation, it was not real. I saw it. I saw every moment you chose patience. I saw every moment you chose kindness. I saw every moment you chose to believe when fear told you not to. My child, your faith has been growing deeper than you realize. Sometimes growth does not look like success from the outside. Sometimes growth looks like learning to remain peaceful in a situation that once controlled you. Sometimes growth looks like forgiving something that once kept your heart trapped. Sometimes growth looks like waking up and trying again. Celebrate those victories. They matters. You matters. The journey matters. My beloved child, I know there are dreams you still carry inside your heart. Dreams that have waited for years. Dreams that you sometimes feel afraid to speak about because disappointment has visited before. But I want you to remember, the passing of time does not remove my ability to work. The size of the challenge does not limit my power. The opinions of others do not cancel what I have spoken over your life. If I placed purpose within you, I know how to bring that purpose forward. Keep preparing. Keep growing. Keep trusting. Do not bury your hope because the process took longer than expected. My child, sometimes the greatest things require the deepest preparation. The strongest trees grow slowly. The most precious treasures are formed through pressure and time. In the same way, I have been shaping you. Not because you were forgotten. Not because you were rejected. But because what is ahead requires the wisdom you are gaining now. Trust the preparation. Trust the timing. Trust my heart. My beloved child, I know you sometimes wish you could see every answer before taking the next step. You want certainty before moving forward. You want confirmation before trusting. But faith often requires walking while the full path is still hidden. Faith says, I cannot see everything, but I know who walks with me. Faith says, I do not understand every detail, but I trust the one who does. Faith says, even here I believe. And that kind of faith changes you. It gives courage in uncertainty. It gives peace in waiting. It gives strength in storms. If your heart still believes that I am working even when you cannot see it, write, God is working for me, and let those words become a testimony of trust. My child, I also want you to remember the importance of love. Do not allow a difficult world to make your heart hard. Do not allow painful experiences to remove the kindness I placed within you. Yes, protect your heart with wisdom. Yes, learn from your experiences. But do not stop becoming a source of light. The world needs people who choose compassion when anger is easier. The world needs people who choose forgiveness when bitterness is tempting. The world needs people who choose hope when fear is everywhere. Let your life reflect the goodness growing inside you. My beloved child, every day you have an opportunity to plant something. Plant encouragement. Plant kindness. Plant faith. Plant love. You may not see the harvest immediately, but every good seed matters. A single word can lift someone's spirit. A single act of kindness can remind someone they are not alone. A single moment of love can create a change you never expected. Never believe your life has no influence. I can use small things to create great impact. My child, continue listening, because there is still more I want your heart to receive. Do not walk away before this message is complete. Do not let distraction pull you away from the encouragement being planted within your spirit. You have come this far. Keep going. You have survived many storms. Keep believing. You have overcome many challenges. Keep trusting. The same strength that carried you before will continue carrying you ahead. My beloved child, remember that endings are not always endings. Sometimes they are transitions. Sometimes they are the doorway into something new. A closed chapter does not mean the story is finished. A changed plan does not mean the purpose is gone. A different path does not mean you are lost. I can create new beginnings in ways you never imagined. Trust me with change. Trust me with the unknown. Trust me with what comes next. And if these messages strengthened your spirit, encouraged your heart, or helped you through difficult seasons, share this video with someone who may need hope tonight. And if you feel led to support this ministry so these words can continue reaching hurting hearts around the world, you can do so through the link given below. My beloved child, if these words brought comfort and renewed your hope, help this message reach more hearts by supporting this journey, sharing it with someone who needs encouragement, and staying connected for more words of faith. Never forget, you are seen, you are loved, you are guided. Your prayers matter. Your journey matters. Your life has purpose. Do not stop because the road became difficult. Do not turn back because the answer took longer than expected. Do not surrender your hope because of a temporary season. Walk forward with courage. I am already preparing the way. The next chapter carries blessings you have not seen yet. Stay faithful, my child. I am with you always. Amen. My beloved child, listen carefully because I am speaking to the part of your heart that has been quietly asking for strength. I know there have been moments when you wondered how much longer you could keep moving forward. I know there have been seasons when you carried responsibilities, emotions, and worries that felt heavier than anyone around you understood. But my child, I want you to remember something today. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still moving forward. That means your story is not finished. The storms that came against you did not have the power to destroy the purpose I placed within you. The difficulties that challenged you did not remove the calling over your life. The moments that made you cry did not erase the joy that can still come. I have been with you through all of it. Through every mountain. Through every valley. Through every season of uncertainty. My beloved child, sometimes you look at your struggles and only see what they took away from you. You remember the pain, the disappointment, and the things that changed. But I see something else. I see the strength that grew inside you. I see the wisdom you gained. I see the compassion that became deeper because you learned what it feels like to hurt. Nothing in your journey is wasted when you place it into my hands. I can use the hardest chapters to create the greatest testimonies. I can use the broken places to reveal healing. I can use what once made you feel weak to show you how strong you have become. My child, stop believing that you must have a perfect story to have a powerful purpose. Some of the most beautiful lights have passed through the darkest nights. Some of the strongest hearts have survived the deepest battles. Some of the greatest testimonies were created from moments when people almost gave up but chose to continue. And you continued. I saw that. I honored that. I walked beside you through that. My beloved child, there are times when you ask why certain things did not happen the way you expected. You created plans. You imagined outcomes. You hoped for specific doors to open. And when life moved differently, your heart wondered if something went wrong. But understand this truth. A different direction does not always mean disappointment. Sometimes a different path is protection. Sometimes a changed plan is guidance. Sometimes the road you did not expect leads to the blessing you did not know you needed. Trust my direction. I see beyond what you see. I know what your heart needs. I understand the full picture when you only see one piece. My child, let go of the pressure to control every detail. You were never meant to carry the entire weight of tomorrow today. Give yourself permission to breathe. Give yourself permission to trust. Give yourself permission to rest in my presence. The same hands that carried you through yesterday are holding your tomorrow. Do not let fear convince you that you have been abandoned. You are held. You are guided. You are loved. My beloved child, there is a reason I remind you again and again to keep your faith alive. Faith protects your heart when circumstances try to discourage you. Faith helps you see possibilities where fear only sees problems. Faith reminds you that one difficult season is not your entire life. Faith says, I may not see the answer yet, but I know God is working. I may not understand this moment, but I know I am not alone. I may feel tired, but I know strength will come. Hold on to that faith. Protect it. Grow it. Let it become stronger than the doubts that try to enter your mind. If you believe that I am still guiding your steps, write, my faith remains with God, and allow those words to remind your heart that hope is still alive. My child, I also want you to understand the value of patience. Patience is not simply waiting. Patience is trusting while you wait. It is keeping peace before the answer arrives. It is remaining hopeful before the door opens. It is believing that something meaningful can be happening even when nothing seems to be changing. Do not rush the process I am using to shape you. The right things at the wrong time can create confusion. But the right things at the right time can become a blessing. Trust the timing. Trust the preparation. Trust me. My beloved child, never allow temporary emotions to convince you to give up on permanent promises. Feelings rise and fall. Situations change. Difficult days come and go. But my love remains steady. My presence remains near. My promises remain true. When your emotions feel overwhelmed, return to what you know. You are loved. You have purpose. You are not alone. My child, I know there are people listening right now who feel like they have been waiting too long. They feel tired from hoping. They wonder if they should stop expecting anything good. If that is you, hear me clearly. Do not close your heart. Do not stop believing. Do not let yesterday's disappointment steal tomorrow's possibility. New doors can still open. New joy can still arrive. New beginnings can still be created. Your current season is not your final destination. My beloved child, continue walking with me. Do not leave before the story reaches the place I am leading you. Do not judge your entire life by one chapter. A book is not understood from a single page. A journey is not measured by a single step. Your life is bigger than this moment. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep allowing me to work. Stay with this message until the end because every reminder is strengthening something inside you. Every word is calling your heart back to faith. Every moment you spend listening is helping you remember that you are not forgotten. My child, one day you will look back and understand. You will see why certain doors closed. You will see why patience was required. You will see how the pieces connected. Until that day comes, trust my heart. If these words gave your spirit courage today, comment, God is still writing my story, as a declaration that you will not surrender your hope. My beloved child, carry this with you. You are stronger than you think. You are more loved than you realize. You are closer to a new season than fear wants you to believe. Keep walking. Keep praying. Keep trusting. I am with you today. I will be with you tomorrow. And I will continue guiding you until the beautiful work I started within you is complete. Amen. My beloved child, come closer and let your heart become quiet for a moment, because I want you to hear something beyond the noise of your worries. I want you to hear something stronger than the fears that have been speaking to your mind. I want you to remember a truth that has never changed. You are not walking through this life without purpose. You are not moving through random moments without direction. You are not forgotten in the middle of your journey. I have been with you from the beginning, and I am still with you now. My child, I know there are days when your heart feels tired. There are moments when you look around and wonder why some things are taking longer than you expected. You have prayed. You have waited. You have tried your best to stay hopeful. And sometimes a quiet question appears inside you. Lord, do you still see me? Today I answer you. Yes, my beloved child. I see you. I see the strength behind your silence. I see the courage behind your smile. I see the faith behind every step you take. You have never been invisible to me. When people only noticed what you achieved, I noticed what you overcame. When others only saw your outside appearance, I saw every battle you fought within your heart. When others moved on, I remained. My child, never measure my presence by the difficulty of your season. A storm does not mean I have left you. A challenge does not mean I have forgotten you. A delay does not mean I have rejected you. Sometimes the seasons that stretch you are the seasons that strengthen you. Sometimes the roads that challenge you are the roads that prepare you. Sometimes the moments you would never choose become the moments that shape you into who you were created to become. Trust me with the process. Trust me with the timing. Trust me with the parts of your story you cannot yet understand. My beloved child, I know waiting can feel heavy. I know patience is not always easy. I know you sometimes wonder why the answer cannot simply arrive now. But there are things I am preparing that require more than speed. They require readiness. They require wisdom. They require a heart strong enough to carry the blessing. A farmer does not pull a seed from the ground every day to check if it is growing. The farmer trusts the process happening beneath the surface. In the same way, trust what I am doing beneath the surface of your life. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean nothing is happening. Roots are growing. Strength is forming. Purpose is developing. My child, there are blessings being prepared that your current eyes cannot see. There are answers forming in ways your mind cannot understand. There are paths being arranged that you have not yet walked upon. Do not give up because the story is still unfolding. Do not stop believing because you are in the middle. The middle of the journey is often where faith is tested the most. The beginning brings excitement. The ending brings celebration. But the middle teaches trust. And my child, you are learning to trust. That is powerful. That is beautiful. That matters. If you believe that I am preparing something greater in your life, write, I trust God's process, and let those words remind your heart that waiting is not wasted. My beloved child, I also want you to release the fear of not being enough. Too many times you have looked at yourself through the eyes of your weaknesses, instead of seeing yourself through my love. You noticed your mistakes. I noticed your growth. You remembered your failures. I remembered every time you stood back up. You focused on how far you still have to go. I saw how far you have already come. Be patient with yourself. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still becoming. A work in progress is not a failure. A growing heart is not a defeated heart. My child, I do not require you to have every answer before you walk with me. I ask you to trust me one step at a time. One faithful step can lead to another. One prayer can bring renewed strength. One moment of hope can begin a new chapter. Never underestimate small beginnings. My beloved child, protect your heart from the weight of yesterday. There are things from the past that keep trying to follow you into your future. Old regrets, old fears, old disappointments. But today, I invite you to release them. You cannot fully receive what is ahead while holding tightly to everything that hurt you behind. Let me heal what still feels wounded. Let me restore what feels broken. Let me bring peace into the places where memories still create pain. Your past was a chapter. It was not the entire book. And I am still writing. My child, I know some people left your life, and you did not understand why. I know some situations changed in ways you never expected. But trust me, every ending is not a punishment. Sometimes an ending is preparation for a new beginning. Sometimes what leaves creates room for what needs to arrive. Sometimes the empty space you fear is the very place where I will place something new. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. My beloved child, continue staying with me. Do not rush away from this moment. Let these words remind your spirit that there is still hope ahead. You have survived days you once thought would defeat you. You have overcome challenges you once thought were impossible. You have continued walking even when the road became difficult. That is not weakness. That is endurance. That is courage. That is evidence that my strength has been working within you. My child, the journey ahead may still have questions, but you will not face those questions alone. I will guide you. I will strengthen you. I will provide wisdom when you need it. Keep your eyes on faith, not fear. Keep your heart filled with hope, not worry. Keep your steps moving forward, not backward. If these words encouraged your soul today, comment, Amen, God is with me, as a declaration that you will continue trusting no matter what season you face. My beloved child, remember this. Your prayers are heard. Your tears are seen. Your patience has purpose. Your life has meaning. Do not quit before the blessing unfolds. Do not walk away before the story reaches the chapter I am preparing. The same love that carried you yesterday is surrounding you today. Continue forward. Hold on to faith. I am walking beside you, and together we will continue until everything I have prepared is revealed. Amen. My beloved child, listen closely and allow these words to enter the quiet places of your heart. There is something I want you to understand today, something I have been showing you through every season, every challenge, and every moment when you wondered how your story would continue. You are not where you are by mistake. You are not forgot in the waiting. You are not abandoned because the journey became difficult. I have been guiding you through places you understood and through places you questioned. I have been beside you in moments of joy and in moments when your heart carried pain nobody else could see. My child, I know there were times when you looked at your life and wondered why certain things had to happen. You wondered why some doors closed, why some prayers required patience, why some situations changed when you wanted them to remain. But trust me, there is purpose even in the parts you cannot explain. There is growth even in the seasons you did not choose. There is meaning even in moments that felt confusing. You see the pieces. I see the complete picture. You see today. I see everything I am preparing. My beloved child, sometimes you ask me to remove every obstacle, but there are moments when I use the obstacle to reveal the strength I placed inside you. You ask for the storm to end, but sometimes through the storm you discover a courage you never knew you carried. The challenge did not create your value. Your value was already there. The challenge revealed the strength that was hidden within you. Think about everything you have already overcome. Think about the moments you thought would break you. Think about the nights when you prayed for enough strength to simply continue. And look at yourself now. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still growing. My child, do not ignore the miracle of your own endurance. Sometimes you wait for a big miracle and forget the miracle that is already happening inside you. The fact that you still love after being hurt is a miracle. The fact that you still hope after disappointment is a miracle. The fact that you still believe after waiting is a miracle. I have been working within you all along. My beloved child, I know sometimes your heart becomes tired because you want to know what happens next. You want a guarantee. You want every answer before taking another step. But faith is not about seeing the entire staircase. Faith is trusting me with the next step. One step with me is better than 1,000 steps without direction. One moment in my presence is stronger than a lifetime controlled by fear. Walk with me today. Trust me today. Let tomorrow rest in my hands. My child, I know the worries that visit your mind. I know the thoughts that say, what if things never change? What if I am not strong enough? What if the future does not become better? But those thoughts do not know what I know. They do not see what I see. They do not understand the plans I am arranging. Fear speaks from uncertainty. I speak from truth. Fear reminds you of what could go wrong. I remind you of the strength that will carry you through. Listen to my voice above every fear. If you believe that my plans for you are greater than your worries, write, God's plan is greater, and let those words become a reminder that fear does not control your future. My beloved child, I want you to release the need to be perfect. You have been hard on yourself for too long. You have remembered every mistake, every failure, every moment you wish you could change. But I have watched you grow. I have watched you learn. I have watched you become wiser through the experiences you survived. Do not reject yourself while you are still becoming. A growing tree is not worthless because it has not reached its full height. A sunrise is not meaningless because the day has not fully arrived. Your journey has beauty even while it is still unfolding. Be patient with yourself. Show yourself the same kindness you give to others. My child, remember that healing takes time. Do not become discouraged because some wounds require a process. Every day you choose forgiveness, healing grows. Every day you choose hope, strength grows. Every day you choose faith, peace grows. Small steps are still steps. Slow progress is still progress. You are moving forward even when you cannot always feel it. My beloved child, never allow the world to convince you that your worth depends on what you achieve. Your value is not measured by numbers, possessions, recognition, or applause. Before anyone knew your name, I knew you. Before anyone saw your potential, I placed purpose within you. Before the world formed an opinion about you, I loved you. Rest in that truth. You do not have to chase acceptance from everyone. You already belong. My child, continue listening and remain with me, because every moment spent in faith strengthens your spirit. Do not walk away before receiving the encouragement prepared for you. Many people stop because they cannot see immediate results. They stop believing because the road becomes longer than expected. They stop hoping because yesterday was painful. But you, my child, continue. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep trusting the process. The seed does not become a tree in one day. The journey is completed step by step. The promise unfolds at the appointed time. My beloved child, I want you to carry peace into your next season. Do not carry every old fear into a new chapter. Do not carry every old wound into a new beginning. Let me renew you. Let me strengthen you. Let me remind you that better things can still come. You have not seen every blessing. You have not experienced every joyful moment. You have not reached the end of what I am doing. There is more ahead. If these words touched your heart today, comment, I receive God's peace, as a declaration that you are releasing fear and choosing faith. My beloved child, remember this always. You are protected. You are guided. You are loved. The waiting has not been wasted. The prayers have not been ignored. The journey has not been meaningless. Keep walking with me. One day you will see how every chapter connected, how every lesson shaped you, and how every step brought you closer to the purpose prepared for your life. Do not give up now. The story is still unfolding. I am still working, and I am with you until the very end. Amen. My beloved child, come closer once again and allow these words to reach the deepest part of your soul. You have walked with me through this journey of encouragement, and I want you to understand something important today. The fact that you are still here, still listening, still opening your heart, reveals something beautiful about you. You have a heart that still believes. You have a spirit that still hopes. You have a soul that still desires my presence. My child, I know life has tried many times to make you give up. I know there were moments when disappointment knocked on the door of your heart and tried to convince you that believing was no longer worth it. But look at you now. You are still reaching for hope. You are still searching for truth. You are still choosing faith over fear. And I see that. I honor that. I cherish that. My beloved child, never forget that some of the greatest victories begin quietly. Not every miracle arrives with a loud announcement. Not every breakthrough begins in a way that everyone can see. Sometimes the greatest change begins inside your heart. A new thought, A renewed hope, a peaceful moment, a decision to try again. These small moments can become the beginning of something greater than you imagine. Do not overlook what I am doing within you simply because the world around you has not changed yet. Inner transformation often comes before outer transformation. My child, I know you have prayed for many things. You have prayed for guidance. You have prayed for healing. You have prayed for doors to open. You have prayed for strength when your own strength felt empty. And I want you to know, I heard every prayer. Not one was lost. Not one was ignored. Not one was forgotten. Sometimes my answer came as a changed situation. Sometimes my answer came as unexpected protection. Sometimes my answer came as strength to continue while I prepared something greater. Trust the ways I work. They may not always look the way you expected, but they always come from love. My beloved child, do not let unanswered questions become walls between us. Bring those questions to me. Bring your confusion. Bring the places where your understanding feels limited. I am not afraid of your questions. I know your heart. I know your desire to understand. But I also want you to learn the peace that comes from trusting even before every answer arrives. A child holding a loving father's hand does not need to know every turn in the road. The child simply trusts the one who is leading. Walk with me that way, step by step, day by day, moment by moment. My child, there are still beautiful things ahead of you. Do not allow the pain of yesterday to convince you that tomorrow cannot carry joy. Your past experiences may have shaped you, but they do not control everything that is coming. New memories can be created. New opportunities can appear. New blessings can unfold. Keep your heart ready. Keep your spirit hopeful. Keep your eyes open. I am not finished working in your life. My beloved child, I know there were times when people misunderstood you. They judged the chapter they saw without knowing the entire story. They formed opinions without seeing the battles you fought. But remember, I know the whole story. I know your intentions. I know the growth that happened quietly. Do not spend your entire life trying to prove your worth to people who only see a small piece of your journey. Walk with humility. Walk with kindness. Walk with confidence in the purpose I placed within you. My child, protect your peace. Not every argument requires your response. Not every criticism deserves a place in your heart. Not every negative voice should guide your decisions. Learn to recognize what brings life and what steals it. Choose forgiveness over bitterness. Choose wisdom over reaction. Choose peace over unnecessary battles. Your heart is precious. Guard it. If you are ready to walk into your future with faith instead of fear, write, God is leading my life, and let those words become a declaration that your trust remains strong. My beloved child, I want you to remember the power of perseverance. The road may sometimes feel long, but every faithful step is carrying you forward. A traveler does not reach the destination by standing still. A dream does not grow without patience. A harvest does not appear without time. Continue planting good seeds. Continue choosing what is right. Continue believing even when progress feels slow. The things created with patience often become the things that last. My child, do not compare your chapter with someone else's ending. You do not know the entire journey another person walked. You do not know the struggles hidden behind what appears successful. Focus on the path I placed before you. Grow where you are. Learn what this season is teaching. Become who I created you to become. Your journey has meaning. Your timing has purpose. Your life has value. My beloved child, as you continue toward the end of this message, I want you to hold tightly to everything I have spoken into your heart. Remember that you are not alone. Remember that your prayers matter. Remember that your story is still unfolding. When difficult days come, return to faith. When doubts appear, return to truth. When fear speaks, remember my promises. I have carried you before. I am carrying you now. I will continue carrying you forward. My child, one day you will look back and see things differently. You will see how certain delays protected you. You will see how certain challenges strengthened you. You will see how certain endings prepared you for new beginnings. The pieces that once confused you will begin to make sense. The prayers that seemed unanswered will reveal my wisdom. The seasons that tested you will become testimonies of how you continued. Do not quit before that moment arrives. Do not stop before the story unfolds. Do not walk away from the future I am preparing. If these words gave strength to your heart today, comment, "Amen, my hope is in God," as a sign that you choose faith, patience, and trust. My beloved child, continue with me into the final part. There is still a closing message your heart needs to receive. There are still words of love, hope, and encouragement waiting for you. Stay until the end. Remain in faith. The journey is not finished yet. I am still speaking. I am still guiding. And I am still holding you close. Amen. My beloved child, stay with me for these final moments, because I want these words to settle deeply within your heart. You have listened, you have remained, and you have allowed your spirit to receive encouragement when the world offers so many distractions. This moment is not only about hearing words. It is about remembering truth. It is about remembering who you are. It is about remembering that no season, no storm, and no difficulty is greater than the love I have for you. My child, I have walked with you through every part of your journey. I was with you when your heart was filled with joy, and I was with you when your eyes were filled with tears. I was there when you felt confident, and I was there when you questioned your own strength. Not once did I leave. Not once did I forget. Not once did I stop caring. You may have experienced moments where people did not understand your pain. You may have walked through seasons where others could not see the battles happening inside your heart. But I saw everything. I saw the prayers you whispered. I saw the tears you wiped away. I saw the moments when you chose to keep going even though you felt tired. And my beloved child, I want you to know that every moment mattered. Every step of faith mattered. Every act of kindness mattered. Every time you chose hope instead of giving up, it mattered. Do not look back at your journey and only remember the struggles. Look back and recognize the strength that carried you through them. You survived days that once felt impossible. You overcame situations that once felt too heavy. You grew through seasons that once confused you. That growth was not meaningless. I was shaping you. I was teaching you. I was preparing you. My child, sometimes you wished I would change everything around you immediately, but there were moments when I was first changing something within you. I was building patience. I was creating wisdom. I was strengthening your faith. Because the person you become during the journey is just as important as the destination you reach. Never forget that. My beloved child, I know you still have dreams waiting. I know there are prayers you still hope to see answered. I know there are areas of your life where you are still believing for change. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep walking. Do not let the length of the journey convince you that the promise has disappeared. A seed does not stop growing because the flower has not appeared yet. The morning does not stop coming because the night feels long. Your story does not end because one chapter was difficult. There is more ahead. More healing. More wisdom. More peace. More moments where you will understand why I asked you to hold on. My child, as you continue forward, remember the lessons I have placed within your heart. Stay close to me. Choose faith over fear. Choose love over bitterness. Choose hope over despair. Choose gratitude over comparison. Protect your heart from anything that pulls you away from peace. The world will always have noise. There will always be distractions. There will always be voices telling you to worry, rush, and doubt. But listen for my voice. My voice brings peace. My voice brings direction. My voice reminds you that you are never alone. My beloved child, do not allow yesterday's pain to control tomorrow's possibilities. The things that hurt you do not have authority over the future I am preparing. Release what needs to be released. Forgive what needs to be forgiven. Learn what needs to be learned. Then continue walking forward. Your future deserves a heart that is not chained to the past. Your next season deserves the wisdom you gained, not the fear you carried. Let healing continue. Let hope rise again. Let peace return. If you believe that a new beginning is possible and that I am still guiding your steps, right? Amen. I receive God's blessing as a declaration that your heart remains open to faith and restoration. My child, never underestimate the importance of your life. You may think your small acts of kindness do not matter. You may think your prayers are small. You may think your presence does not make a difference. But you do not always see the impact you create. A simple word can encourage someone. A small act of love can restore hope. A moment of kindness can become an answer to another person's prayer. Continue being a light. Continue sharing goodness. Continue walking with love. My beloved child, when challenges come again, remember everything I have spoken to you. Remember that storms pass. Remember that seasons change. Remember that my presence remains. You do not have to face tomorrow with the fear of being alone. I am already there. Before you step into the next chapter, I have already prepared the strength you will need. Before you face the next challenge, I have already prepared the grace to carry you. Trust me. Walk with me. Stay connected to me. My child, I want you to look ahead with courage. Do not expect only difficulty. Do not live waiting for something to go wrong. Expect growth. Expect new strength. Expect that I can bring beauty into places where you never imagined it could appear. Your best moments are not limited to your past. There is still purpose ahead. There is still love ahead. There is still a journey worth walking. My beloved child, you stayed until the end, and I want you to carry this final reminder. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. You are never forgotten. When you feel weak, come to me. When you feel lost, seek my guidance. When you feel tired, rest in my presence. I will continue walking beside you. I will continue strengthening your heart. I will continue leading you one step at a time. And if these messages strengthened your spirit, encouraged your heart, or helped you through difficult seasons, share this video with someone who may need hope tonight. And if you feel led to support this ministry so these words can continue reaching hurting hearts around the world, you can do so through the link given below. My beloved child, if this entire message has brought peace, comfort, or renewed faith into your heart, share it with someone who needs encouragement. Leave your words of faith below so others may be strengthened too. Let hope continue spreading. Let love continue reaching hearts. Let these words remind someone that they are not alone. The journey does not end here. Carry this message into your life. Live with faith. Walk with kindness. Trust even when you cannot see. Because I am still writing your story. I am still guiding your steps. I am still holding your heart. My beloved child, go forward in peace. Your prayers have been heard. Your tears have been seen. Your faith has not been forgotten. Stay strong. Stay hopeful. Stay close to me. I am with you always. Amen.